Chandler Lynn will be in the ball game along with Adam Edwards and Ashley as they set up trips to the left, and a receiver to the right is Jaquel Boyd. So the Dogs need 6 for the first down on a third down play from their 34.5 with Jaden Sistrunk in the offensive backfield. Play fake by McBride. He's under pressure. Now he throws it across the middle, and the ball's tipped and nearly intercepted at the 40-yard line by E.J. Robertson. A pass intended and a deep ball for Adam Edwards inside the Gamecock 30. They've had some 3rd and 7 and 3rd and 5 situations defensively, but they have not had a situation like this, at least so far tonight. It's 3rd down and a little more than a yard. The ball's at the 36. The Gamecocks need slightly less than 2, and they give it to the big fullback Wright, and he dives for the first down marker. And if he gets a good spot up around the 38, he's going to pick up the first down. The official puts it down there, and that's an easy mark. First down for the Gamecocks with 9:25 to go in the third quarter. Screven County leading this playoff game 20-7. And Tyquan Johnson is out on the field. And when he comes out on the field, Ashley, the junior corner, mans up against him. That'll be the 1-on-1 situation with help from Dalton McBride, the safety. And they hand it off in the backfield. Breaking tackles as Hunter breaks another one across the 50. And finally the Dogs will get him in the third level and drag him down at the 41-yard line. The Dogs have been a real good tackling team under Richie Marsh because he's a defensive coach. But on that play, they let him slip free, and that turned into a big gainer down to the Bulldog 41. This has been kind of the theme of the game for them defensively, getting stops on third down. Of course, it could be 4-down territory based on the fact the ball is down at the Dog 39 with 8:06 to play in the third quarter. Screven County leading 20-7. C.J. Wright is in the offensive backfield, and Bunbury throws it short. Johnson with a catch at the 34, and he gets down to the 30 and probably has the first down. They mark him out of bounds at the 31, and he picked up just enough to give the Gamecocks another first down. And that's been the real problem tonight for the Dogs defensively. Not making plays, not being aggressive, keeping him from catching that ball, because once he caught it, all he had to do was slide down the field, which is the wide side of the field. Bunbury is going to run the football. Goes to the 26, makes a move, and the Bulldogs will bring him down as he was trying to cut to the outside toward the Bulldogs sideline, and Ashley, the corner, came over and wrapped him up. A commitment to Georgia Southern. And it'll be Hunter hitting the backfield. Great penetration by Irvin Mincy, and a penalty flag down at the line of scrimmage over in the vicinity of DJ Phillips. DJ Matthews. But Irvin Mincy was there making the play for the Bulldogs. But what happened at the line of scrimmage involving DJ Matthews? The Bulldogs have been called for this twice tonight, hitting low, I guess. Blocking below the waist on a defensive play. This happened early in the ball game, and they say 3 times. So that really hurts when you make a play behind the line of scrimmage and then you get called downfield for a defensive penalty, which is quite unusual. The Dogs have not been called for one of these all year, and they've been called 3 times tonight. And it's a big penalty. It gives the Gamecocks a first down. First down and 3 for the Gamecocks. Bunbury turns and keeps the football and pitches it left side of Hunter to the 5, to the 4, into the end zone. Did he get in? Yes, he did. Touchdown for Screven County with 6:28 to go as they go with the pitch again. And they got him to the perimeter and to the outside. And Hunter scores his second touchdown, his first one good for 19. This is a shorter touchdown, and now the Dogs are down by 19 points at 26-7. All right, the Bulldogs are down by 20, and they're about to get the football for the second time here in the second half. With C.J. Wright, he's been a big factor in this game on offense, defense and special teams, kicking off from the 40. He's been kicking them in a variety of ways. This time he'll bounce it down the right side, return from the 15 to the 20, and that is Chandler Lennon. The ball pops out. The Gamecocks pick it up and run it inside the 20 down to the 15-yard line. I think that was Chandler who took a hit. He's slow. He's now in a crouch trying to get up, and the Gamecocks knock it free. We have another injured Bulldog at the 25-yard line. I can't see the number. It's number 10, Tyler Smith. There he is. So 2 dogs injured on one play in which the Dogs cough up the football with 6:19 to go. All right, welcome back to Sylvania. It is 3rd down and 20 for Screven County. 6:03 to play third quarter, and the Bulldogs are down 27-7 with Bunbury back on a shotgun, dropping straight back. No pressure on him, so he throws right across the center of the field. The ball's picked around the goal line. It returned to the 10, to the 15. Penalty flag on the play, and the Dogs will run it all the way up across the 35, up to the 38, but there is a penalty flag down at the 29-yard line. On the pick, that could have been Keyshawn Morgan, number 6, hanging around down around the goal line, picking off that pass. If not 6, number 8, Ashley, but I think it was Keyshawn 6 back there as like a safety. And of course, he hadn't played much defense this year for the Dogs. He's been primarily an offensive player. We got an official standing near the penalty flag at the 29. 3rd and 9. Bunbury will hand it off inside, and boy, the Dogs make a nice play around the line of scrimmage, hitting C.J. Wright, chopping him down to the turf. Good low tackle right there, but Will Fuller, a senior Dog, and it's 4th down. And that's an accomplishment for the Dogs to make the punter come out there, and here comes Mingle. Mingle to punt, line of scrimmage is 42. He's standing at the 30, so he's only back 12 yards, not 14. They're going to snap it short to Wright. He jumps up in the air. He throws it to Robinson. He runs it inside the 40. He takes it down to the 36. That's the craziest thing I've ever seen. Never seen one of those in my life. Snap it to the big guy. He didn't throw it like a quarterback. He threw it like a shot putter almost. And he hit his man who was wide open, and they get the first down. Maybe that's why he wasn't 12 yards back. I mean, not 14 yards back, but just 12. But the Gamecocks pick up the first down at the 35. And Screven County has a 4th down situation, needing 6, leading 27-7. Dogs will bring in Willie Campbell and place him in the center of the defensive line to see if he can make a play. But will the ball be going to the perimeter on the 4th down? 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, and Bunbury throws it short, and Johnson just reached out with a hand, didn't make a great effort to catch the ball as it sailed out of bounds, and the Dogs will take over. All right, what are the Dogs going to do right here? They got the offense out of the field, don't they? Yeah. 4th down for the Dogs. They need 6 from their 23. And here comes some pressure, perhaps. Yeah, here it comes from Screven. So Dalton escapes, and he runs toward the near sideline. He's running to the 25, to the 30, picks up the first down, takes a massive hit to the shoulders, knocked out of bounds by Robinson. But it was a clean hit, but it was a hard one. And Dalton able to scramble for the first down. So Mincy picked up a first down on 4th down and 1 from the 16 on this field back in 1998. And what is it, 19 years later? The Dogs convert on a 4th and 6 on a run by Dalton McBride. Of course, Mincy was built like C.J. Wright, but I think he was bigger. So a tough play call here for Jared Hamlin, because he needs to pick up the first down if the Dogs have any chance of making a run of this game. McBride under pressure again, and he runs right into that big defensive lineman, not C.J. Wright, but the other one, DeCalvin Williams, and that'll be a sack, and the Gamecocks will take over with a short field, I mean really short, inside the Bulldog 25. Snaps his chin strap and hands the ball off to C.J. Wright, and he's pushing Will Fuller and a bunch of Dogs. They pile him up, they push him, they're still pushing, and finally the official blows the whistle, and the Dogs finally bring the big guy down to the turf. Actually, after the whistle. So he has run the ball a lot tougher in this game against the Dogs this year than he did last year, for sure. He ran for 40 yards last year. And I don't remember him doing what he'd been doing tonight against the Dogs last year, including a little shot putt throw for a first down in putt formation. And Bunbury running to the outside with a pitch, man. Jonathan Benjamin is chasing him. Bunbury runs to the sideline, and Benjamin able to push him out inside the 5, but he picks up the first down at the Dog 3. 2 receivers to the near side, and C.J. Wright is right behind his quarterback. Is he going to get the call? Yep. Breaks a tackle, pushes to the goal line. The Dogs stand him up. Did he get in? Yes, according to the near side official. Touchdown for C.J. Wright. His second touchdown of the night. Jaden Sistrunk, a senior, running off the field. It's going to be emotional tonight in our locker room show because all these guys are playing their last game as Bulldog football players. Back goes Dalton McBride. Throws it right side. Ball caught up around the 38-yard line. And the catch, I think, by Jaquel Boyd over there. And the Gamecocks are showing pressure from the edge, so he throws it to the right side. And Boyd makes a catch, runs inside the 40, to the 35, to the 30, diving to the boundary. And he goes out around the 25. First down, Dogs. 1st and 10 for the Toombs County Bulldogs. McBride wants to throw, throws it toward the end zone. There's contact on a pass intended for Chandler Lynn. They throw the penalty flag right at the goal line. It'll be pass interference. 1st and goal for the Dogs. Must have been against Screven. Snap to Dalton. Hands it off right side. Keyshawn rambles into the end zone with a Bulldog touchdown. Keyshawn Morgan finds the end zone for the Toombs County Bulldogs for the 20th time as a Dog senior. The score with 5 minutes to go. And now he's running down and drawing all his Bulldogs closer together. So he's probably going to kick it. Well, it looks like he's showing left, but he might kick it right. Let's see. He's going to boot it right down the center of the field. It's bouncing it loose, and the Dogs will dive at the 47. And it looks like they've recovered the football. They have. Chandler Lynn, the freshman, jumps up in the air. He had the ball in his left hand. So the Dogs still have some life, but they still need quick scores now with 4:57 to go. They're down 34-13. The Dogs lost 35-9. This game has been really similar to that one, even though the score is slightly different. McBride dropping back, pressured, being chased, breaks a tackle, runs to the 45, to the 40, to the 35, and he's wrapped up on a nice two-handed tackle by Robinson, who's a real fine tackler. But instead of being maybe 14-14, it's 21-7. There's a throw downfield, caught by, I think that's Ashley maybe, yeah, number 8 catching that ball down around the 15 for a Dog first down, and we have an injured Gamecock. Might be Kendrick Cox, number 15. Dalton McBride has been running it and throwing it successfully. He'll throw it on this play and throw it over to the right side. That may be a nice two-handed catch over there near the sideline. And it is. I think it's Jaquel Boyd again. Boyd has made a lot of catches here in the second half for the Toombs County Bulldogs. Gain of 6, almost 7. McBride runs the football, breaks a tackle, and scoots into the end zone with a Dog touchdown. His second of the night and the 8th of his senior season on the ground. So the Bulldogs have pulled to within 15 at 34-19. They still got 4:05 to work with. They'll try another onside kick after Tinoco tries the PAT. He's out there already. So the Bulldogs are not even thinking about going for 2 here. Tinoco has placed the tee down. Bulldogs assemble on the line of scrimmage with Trey Cloud holding. And Tinoco, a senior, special teams player of the year from Region 2, boots it through again. So the Toombs County Bulldogs have scored 3 times against Screven County. They're down by 14 at 34-20, and we'll come back for another onside kick, guaranteed here on Y101. All right, to really put pressure on Screven County, the Bulldogs have got to recover this onside kick. And then they would have a chance to make it a one-possession game with a quick touchdown. They still got 4:05 left on the clock here in the fourth quarter, and they're down 34-20. Tinoco, again, running down the field, talking to all the dogs, including Tyler Smith on the far end. He was shaken up earlier in the game. All right, who's going to recover this one? And it's another bouncing ball inside the 49, loose at the 50, and the Dogs have recovered another one based on the eruption on the Dogs sideline and from their fans on the far side. Tinoco kicked it about 11 yards, and then somehow it bounced backwards, back across the midfield stripe, and somebody able to recover another onside kick to get the play call on the 2nd and 10. He's got time. He's hit, he runs. There's a penalty flag down, and another one as he goes down at the 46. Does somebody grab the face mask? That's a possibility there. Somebody reaching out with the hand may have grabbed his face mask, but we'll see. That's just me speculating. The white hat has not signaled anything yet. It is against Screven. It's going to be a big penalty. It is a face masking call. So that's a 15-yarder. 3 receivers to the near, 1 to the far. When McBride looked to Jaquel Boyd once again. Now this time he's going to run it. And he's wrapped up. And they pick him up and they throw him down. And let's see if they call something on that. C.J. Wright celebrates his sack. And let's see if Dalton is okay. You know, in wrestling, there's a penalty. In fact, Jamar Smith was called for it wrestling for a state championship when you slam somebody down to the ground. And Dalton is able to get up. It's going to be 4th down and 10 for the Dogs. 4th and 10 from outside the 11 as the Gamecock fans are making noise. And let's see if Dalton McBride can make another big play for the Toombs County Bulldogs. The senior looks to the right, looks to the left. Trevon Wiggins will be a snapper. And the junior fires a snap to Dalton. And Dalton throws it toward the goal line. Broken up. Let's see. And this time no penalty flags. And the pass is incomplete. Intended for Ashley down around the 5-yard line. And here comes a penalty flag, probably against the Bulldogs. And here comes another flag and another flag thrown over near the Bulldogs. And we got coaches and we got players out on the field. And another penalty flag. What's that, 4? I don't think anybody has a penalty flag left. If they were to throw another penalty flag, they'd have to pick one off the ground and throw it. And here come the police out of the field as the scene gets a little ugly with 2:19 to play. We have probably at least 10 members of law enforcement from Screven County. I don't know if they're sheriffs or policemen, and we have dogs being thrown out of the game, I believe, because the white hat looks like he's throwing some dogs out. I don't know if it's dogs or coaches. 32 seconds to go. And Screven will run one more play, take a knee, and that'll be the ball game. And let's hope nothing happens. Let's see. He goes down. Maybe it'll end on a quiet note. 15 seconds left on the clock. C.J. Wright begins his celebration. Congratulations to the Screven County Gamecocks. They remain undefeated. A big congratulations to the Toombs County Bulldogs for their fantastic 2017 season. To all the seniors who made it possible from back in spring practice and the spring game in which they won at Hawkinsville and talked about establishing a tradition at Toombs County like the Red Devils have over there. They beat Hephzibah in a scrimmage, opened up their season on the same day that Screven opened up its season at Paulson Stadium, and the Dogs nipped East Lawrence 10-8. They went all through the season, only lost once during the regular season to Benedictine 28-14. Made the playoffs as a number 2 seed with big wins over Vidalia and Swainsboro. Beat Fitzgerald last week in a great game that everybody will be talking about for years, 34-31. Fantastic comeback, a game in which they trailed by 5 different scores. But tonight they trailed by a big score, and although they made a comeback, and cut it down to 14. They lose tonight 34-20